At my birthday, my sister smashed the cake into my face, laughing as I fell backward with blood mixing into the frosting. Everyone said it was just a joke, but the next morning at the ER, the doctor stared at my x-ray and immediately called 911 because what he saw revealed a shocking truth. I never expected my birthday to end with frosting and blood smeared across my vision as I hit the floor. My sister Rowan stood over me laughing. It was just a joke, people said as I tried to stand, head pounding. But the next morning at the ER, Dr. Hanley froze at my x-ray. Avery, you have a hairline fracture. And it wasn't just from yesterday. What? He clicked to another image. This rib shows an older fracture, based on healing, roughly 3 years ago. 3 years ago. The staircase fall. Rowan whispering, you're so dramatic. You just slipped. Dr. Hanley picked up the phone. I need to report this. Someone did this to you. Growing up, I learned to swallow things. The accidental bump into the coffee table at 10, the whispered clumsy after I tripped downstairs in high school. Rowan was the favorite, loud, magnetic. When she walked in, Mom lit up. When I walked in, Mom acted like she just remembered I existed. Mom always said, don't be dramatic. Your sister loves you. Detective Carver stepped into my room. Had there been previous injuries? Yes, I whispered. My sister. Every time. Did anyone discourage you from seeing a doctor? Rowan always did. Called me overly dramatic. Carver nodded. She wanted to be the first person you turned to and the last you doubted. The door flew open. Avery Lynn Dalton. What are you telling these people? Mom swept in. A fracture from a birthday joke? You bruise easily. You've always been sensitive. Sensitive, dramatic, overreacting. Detective Carver stood. Mrs. Dalton, step back. Mom glared at me. Betrayal that I dared speak. Mom, I said, voice steady. I'm not confused. I turned to Carver. I want to continue. My Aunt Elise appeared, eyes glossy. Detective, I've seen Rowan hurt Avery before. My body stilled. When Avery was 12, I saw Rowan push her on the stairs. Everyone thought she slipped, but I was at the top landing. Rowan shoved her hard. I remembered Mom scolding me for ruining holiday photos with a bruised cheek. Rowan offering cookies and fake sympathy. Elise's voice cracked. 3 years ago, after Eleanor's funeral, I overheard Rowan on the phone. She found out about the Victorian house Avery inherited. She said accidents happen, and if Avery were less competent, she'd manage everything. 2 days later, Detective Carver called. We viewed the footage. It was deliberate. She angled the cake, looked over her shoulder first. After you fell, there's a moment where she smiled before pretending to panic. A tightness pulled through my ribs. We obtained her phone, notes detailing past incidents, dates matching your injuries, and something labeled future, projected opportunities. When you'd be alone, vulnerable. She planned patterns. We're arresting Rowan Sunday at a family meeting. Sunday, when I stepped into Mom's house, Rowan was laughing, glowing. She smirked. Oh, look who's finally healed. A knock echoed. Detective Carver stepped inside with officers. Rowan Dalton, you're under arrest. Rowan's facade drained. For what? A birthday joke? For assault and evidence indicating intent to cause future harm. Her eyes flicked toward me, narrowing. You think you deserve that house? Eleanor only pitied you. Rowan! Mom gasped. Rowan kept going, unraveling. I've cleaned up after her my whole life. She was always pathetic, fragile, and everyone acted like I should feel guilty for being stronger. She lunged forward, pointing at me with trembling rage. You ruined everything the day you were born. The officer cuffed her wrists as she thrashed. Mom, tell them Avery is exaggerating. Marlene stood frozen, face ghostly white, eyes wide with dawning horror. For the first time, she understood the monster she'd protected. Rowan screamed as she was let out. Within weeks, Rowan accepted a plea. Probation, therapy, restraining order. When the evidence was read, footage, notes, old injuries, something in Mom collapsed. She called one afternoon. I started therapy. For the years, I denied what I didn't want to see. I hope it helps, I said. The Victorian house became my refuge. When I opened it as the Eleanor Center for People Untangling Family-Made Wounds, I felt something I'd never felt growing up. Safe, seen, free.